In this video, we'll be using a build to surveil and totally dominate survivors with Springtrap. This is one of the most oppressive builds you can run on him and my overall favorite strongest build. Our most important piece is the add-on Bonnie's guitar strings, which allows us to see every generator progress while being inside security doors. For our perk, we use Mindbreaker, which is insanely good on Springtrap, keeping survivors on generators exhausted. This prevents them from using sprint bursts against us and is absolutely my favorite perk on him. Pop Goes the Weasel and Eruption both allow us to regress generators with generator kicks, and for our last perk, Corrupt Intervention forces survivors to rotate into us at the start of the match. This ensures that we have a really good early game and get to interrupt the first generators with our perks. This build is incredibly deadly in practice. I hope you enjoy. Alright. We are playing the strongest build and we're nowhere near a door. Alright, good thing we have Corrupt Intervention here because we got really unlucky with our spawn. There's no door anywhere next to us. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go in here. I'll get my undetectable. Let's see if anyone is on gens already. Is anyone on the main building? Yes, sir. So with Fearmonger, they cannot possibly use Sprint Burst. This is absolutely massive because Sprint Burst is your biggest enemy. Sprint Burst and Overcome. But with Mindbreaker, sorry, that's the new name. We don't have to worry about that. That is probably my biggest find so far on this killer. I don't think I would have ever called this the best perk on anything so far, but yeah, definitely. You could even see this Sable was walking, and I guarantee you she has some exhaustion perk she really wanted to use. Alright, they're trying to complete the generator, but we have the double wombo combo on the kick. First, pop to regress, and now on top of that, we also have Eruption. Once we get another down, that's an extra 10%. And both of those together is kind of deadly on the regression, and especially together with Bonnie's guitar string, it builds a beautiful combo that pretty much guides you over the entire game. You always know where to go. And with Springtrap's strong chase power... Oh, well, okay. I mean, it's strong if you don't do that. Nice, perfect. Oh, hello, Yi. How's it going? Oh, that was almost a hit. And did we? Yes, sir. We touched the gen again, and this means we can get some good old regression going with Pop Goes the Weasel. Did he come back here? Oh, I think I see Michaela over there. Let's go through the door. And yeah, we can see that gen is definitely being progressed. It's a little bit more red. It's a bit of a gauging process for sure, to gauge how progress there are, but a full gen is as red as this one, and if it's fully white, it's 0, and anything in the middle, you kind of have to grasp it. Another hook coming through. I don't find it too hard to have fast chases on this killer. It's a strong one for sure. Some people think he's beat here. I absolutely do not think so. Oh, that gen is being completed. We're a little bit late on that, and it's Orella. Does she know that we're here? She does, but I think we can still get a hit in, right? Perfect. And we can follow the axe. Wait, what? You don't vault? Okay. I expected her to vault that pallet, but she didn't. Glitch trap. The best skin. Oh. That's decisive strike. Did she do that intentional? I wonder. A little bit too short. Alright. Break that pallet. And now let's run it back. Is someone over here? No, there aren't. Alright, let's go into a door. We have really good gens in this area. But we don't want to let go of the pressure. And this gen looks like it's about 50%. So let's head over here. Hello. Once again, really close to Michaela, and she's exhausted. With Mindbreaker, we don't have to worry about any exhaustion perks coming out. No life, no sprint burst, nothing. Okay, I saw that pallet a little bit late. Is she just gonna go in a circle? Yep, she is. Perfect. You know what? I will quickly kick this generator. I think I still make this hook. I'm pretty sure I do. Very nice. I do. And you try to get the block. They know. They know how far they wiggled. But they don't quite get it. And Eruption is active on the generator. Can we down her? Really fast. I will not grab intentionally. Because of Eruption. She's on it, right? Oh, she definitely is. I'll slug this. They are trying to complete the generator. I'll not allow them, though. Wow, she caught the one. Perfect. Haha, most of us don't know. But you can absolutely hit the feet there. Quick hook. And I think I can hook them both here, right? Actually, I will probably be able to. Swamp is one of the worst maps for this killer because the portals are in very odd positions. And also, I don't think we make that hook. Yeah, no, we don't make that hook, so we cannot possibly hook. I know what Michaela's doing. She's finishing the gen. Wow. These survivors are really fast on the generators, aren't they? Well, they're gonna have trouble because now they're getting a snowball on. They prioritize gens. And I have a strong feeling they might pay for that very soon. So we hit her. Let's see where Michaela is. She's probably around this corner, right? No, now she's running. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna bait you with your friend, Michaela. Give her a second. 3, 2, 1. Down she goes. They got the unhook, but everyone is injured. They don't have any pros on the last generators. So you used to be able to hit that. I don't think anymore though. And I think we got a really good snowball going for ourselves. I think I'm gonna take my hook on Michaela here and then go my merry way. Cool. Hook achieved. You know, one thing about this is we obviously have a 3-gen here, so this is so hard to break for the survivors. Very nice. And let's put them on the hook. I mean, there's no way they will break this, by the way. It might look like they're relatively close to winning, but really they aren't. Actually, they might wiggle here. That's good teamwork. Nope. 99, but not quite. The survivors were quite on point this game. They did very well, but there's no way they would ever break that 3-gen. And we hit the hatchet. Perfect. Cool, but we're gonna go into another game and use this build some more. Oh, this is gonna be a great test. We are on Preschool and we changed one add-on. We are going for extra undetectable and that might work out. I think both of them are really strong. The miss cooldown one makes a huge difference too, but the extra undetectable also makes a lot of sense, especially because Bonnie's guitar string means a little bit less by default, and I think maybe we can surprise someone here. Yes, we can. Perfect. That's the first hit already. And doesn't matter if they have exhaustion or not. They will go down. As predicted, he's gonna run into us. Is he gonna drop the pallet? No. He's happy to keep running. I think that's gotta be an axe to a back buddy. Perfect. So we didn't use pop, but that gen is not that high progress, so I think we're just fine. And you can drop that if you want. Okay, I figured he's not going to. If he looks back and crouches like that, he's always gonna fake it. Oh, hello Ada. How's it going? So we know where 3 survivors are. That means one of them has been around and done a gen. And that should be Hyperus now. And we can easily know which one this is. It's in Preschool. Hopefully we can be there on time. Perfect. All right. I think... Wait, do I want to hook her or want to drop her? I'm going to see don't, but I'll still hook her. I can pop the gen afterwards. Hello. Oh, does she know about the gen? Does she want to pop it? She's running straight to it. Could be a teammate calling it out, but I'll go use Pop Goes to the Weasel on this gen. That also means that Eruption is going to be on it, and we're going to get a massive amount of regression out of this. Hello, Ace. Well, there's no way you could possibly have Decisive Strike, considering you just healed the survivor. And we hear the generator being furious. Okay. All right, all right. This is going great, but once again, I'm going to rely on my add-on and get into the door. That is quite exposed, and I think if I'm going to go there right now, not only am I going to find a gen that's Hyperus, I will also catch off a survivor that is probably out in the open, and it's Leon. Let's recall the axe. Oh, that was such a rough miss. Should have never missed that. I don't have to worry about exhaustions, once again. Because I don't think he walked for 5 seconds. Well, I can... Yeah, that was actually well played. I was about to say, I can just zone break this, but... You played that well? Nah, buddy. You're not gonna crouch me again. Forget all about it. Forget all about it. And... Ada's right there, okay. What does she want? Is that a flashlight save attempt, maybe? Maybe, but I will... Okay, that tree kind of blocked it. Use my Pop Goes to the Weasel on this generator. Eruption is still on cooldown, but that's okay. I think we can interrupt that later, because I don't want to waste too much time. This gen is really high progress, and I ideally want to interrupt it, but we might be a little bit late. We are. Nancy completes the gen. But she's in a good position to be chased. I'll recall. Now we are 110 again. Oh, these survivors are not joking on the gens. 2 generators left. And the Leon seemingly just healed. Preschool, one of the best maps for survivors. Hopefully I can interrupt this generator. They might pop it in my face. That would be bad. But they still have one more entire gen to complete. Nope, they don't get the gen done. They'll not manage to do that. Nice. Oh my god, we just hit her across the fence. In a beautiful shot. And let's go back into the door. See what's up. I know where 3 of them are. But there's one that is unaccounted for. Let's listen to steps. There we go. I hear Ada. She's on this gen, right? Not quite. She's on the fence. She was playing it safe. That's a good decision by her. Ooh, rough miss by me. Now we have a little bit of cooldown. But if we win this chase, then Eruption is gonna help us quite a lot. Perfect. And now we get another hook and another pop. And the cycle of regression continues. So with how strong his chase is, this is quite a mean way to play. And honestly, it seems really, really effective from what I can see. So this gen is not even that high pros. If you remember correctly, it was 90. But now, at this point in time, we regressed it so much, we don't really have to worry about it too much. Oh, barely not. Alright, I'll go back into the door. I don't want to be bothered. He's going to keep me in an area where I don't want to be. What I want to do is contest the generators. And I know this gen is more pros now. So probably a great target for a chase. Nancy on it straight away. And the fast is coming through. This chase is not gonna take long. Not long at all. And we can grab her. And we have a hook right there. Absolutely perfect. Very nice. She's dead and we can pop the generator. The other one shouldn't be that far. Oh my. Lois? He just ran by my door. Well, with that look, I know that they don't have much prowess at all. No, I got blocked there. Oh, Lena's over there. We can recall our axe in almost only 5 seconds, so not gonna be very difficult for us. This is actually a psychology factor of Dead by Daylight. He just did the opposite because he doesn't want to get outplayed the same way again. So he does the opposite. And if you know that as a killer, you can easily take advantage. Because this time I didn't walk through the pallet. I walked around it. Oftentimes it's a little bit about acting and seeing what your opponent might do and fake them out and not do the thing that is expected. Alright, this gen is really, really high pros now. Fake one way, go the other. Oh, that was so close. So apply popped it. Got the regression on it. And Ada's leaving, okay. This is a very, very strong building, but I think I'm better off vaulting instead of breaking the door because this should be a hit, right? Okay. Lala's kicking. Perfect. That's the first hit. Took a little bit, and we see the Leon on the generator. He's repairing it. Very nice. And we see the Leon, because of eruption. The aura reveal is very nice. And both of them have a death hug now. So, where are we going, Leon? Oh, is he actually... Wait, dude, does he want to save? Is he going around to save the Ada? Almost looks like it. Can I meet you on the other side? Yes, I can. Oh, that was so close. He actually pathed that way too. God, these shots are so fun on Springtrap, honestly. Nice, and that's it. And now we got the Mori. And yeah, pretty dominating with the best build. I think I want to go one more, see if we get another set of Survivor. And maybe they're going to put up a good fight again. See ya then. Alright, the start board. We're running it back one last time. Damn, this map is yellow. Alright, we have to walk so far to get to a door. Okay. Well, that's not the best start, but with Bonnie String, I think we should be golden. We're playing against people that probably know what they're doing. These survivors have a lot of hours. Oh my god. Alright, that was a lucky find. Did you just check the cameras? Alright, I mean, that's one way to start the game, I guess. Oh, bro. Wait! Oh my god, we have a door right next to the gen. Right next to the hook, sorry. Wow, that's some crazy energy. Alright, let's go into the door. See what's up, and where's the porous at? Looks like it's this gen. Mainly this one. Hello. She just got glitch trapped. Can't get the grab though. That's okay. I will pop this generator and think I'm gonna leave. This is more for the eruption though. It's not that porous yet. And are they resetting on the hill? I'm gonna go back. They are. Risky decision. Another pallet down the drain. These don't respawn. I'll take the resources. you know? I will not say no. Hello. Alright, let's recall now. And now we have the axe back. Perfect. Was the Nancy on that gen? I won't be able to see her. I don't think so. Alright, let's go back into the door and see where the progress is at, right? Oh, I see the Nancy, that's for sure. But I'm gonna go to door 2 to interrupt the gen. Hello. So even if this girl would have sprint burst, there's no chance for her to use it. You see, she wants to get it back so badly. You saw that? She was walking to get her exhaustion back because she knows her exhaustion will save her. But because we have Mindbreaker, they cannot get the exhaustion back and they cannot use it. Which is pretty much the biggest counter to this killer. Otherwise, you never have to deal with pre-running at all. Hello. Oh, that's a little bit of a throw, isn't it? Do you have DS? Maybe? No. But I don't know why she came out of this gen, but I take it. So we have Pop Goes the Weasel again. And let's go in here. See what's up on the progress. Hello. I hear you. You're running straight by me, aren't you? Hello, Nancy. This happens so often, by the way. It's always worth it to check the doors and be in there for like a second. In case there's survivors running by. Because it happens more often than you would think. And honestly, we are kind of like stomping these survivors. Like, we're just keeping the chases short. And I don't think it really matters how good they are. In chase, if we hit our axes and we play it well. This is generally a sign of a high-tier killer, to be honest. And I do believe that Springtrap is solid A tier. In my opinion, I don't think he's B tier at all. I know some people think he's B tier. I disagree with that. That has no bypass. All right, Bill. It's going up. Okay. Oh, that was almost a hit. That would have been sick. All right, we need to lock in though and keep this chase short. We get our hatchet back. Can we zone this? Absolutely. Down he goes. We're still at 5 gens, by the way, so we don't have to worry that much. And this map is pretty big, which is pretty bad for most killers. But Springtrap kind of makes it work because we can use the doors for our rotations, which means we don't really have the downside that other big maps provide for most killers. All right, let's go to this door. They just completed it, didn't they? Yep, they did. Hello. It's Alan Ripley again. That is certainly a hit. Do you want to avoid that? Perfect. Down she goes. And I think she's dead, right? Almost certainly. Alright, I see Nia over there. Let's quickly put her on the hook. I'm gonna quickly check, see if there's any more gen that I have to pop here. I don't think there is. No, there isn't. It truly isn't. In which case, I'll go for the Nia. Good check spotting by her. Not good enough though. And got stunned. I went a little bit too far there. But with the axe, it's so easy to do that, by the way. There's not much she can do, really. Like, even if this is a really good player, I can get them off their check spot, and they just lose. Yeah, in my opinion, Springtrap is a very strong killer. They can also counter really good survivors in what they usually do. Check spots are not that strong against him. Because A, with the axe, he can see them, and B, he can also snipe them. Since he's so far away... Actually... I was about to say I'm gonna give him a hatchet, but... Yeah, I mean, he's close. I mean, I don't think you can make this anymore, do you? Really? Oh, he's playing well. Well played by Bill. He's using his check spots really well. But now he's out in the open. That is a dangerous point to be against this killer. Oh, this gen is being porous. Oh, his dip is being used. Okay. You know what? I'll get eruption first. Perfect. There we go. Down he goes. Actually, we can kill him. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Moy. I'm pretty sure they're never gonna get the dance done in a 2v1. Let's go for it. Oh, that's some good lighting, isn't it? This trap has crazy eyes. Nice. Alright, let's have a look. How porous is this gen? Hello, Nia. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go for you. Okay, let's get rid of the hatchet. The axe. This is not a hatchet, Hens. Perfect. And good mind game. And let's get her. Perfect. With an axe in her back, I can track her movement perfectly. And it's really, really easy to make sure she dies there. Let's go. I'm not sure where the hatch is. Let's go to the door 7 maybe. It's right on the hill. And actually, we find Nancy instantly. Reclaim. Down she goes, and that is it. Okay, I think we showcased the idea of this build. Very deadly. Do not sleep on Mindbreaker for Springtrap. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Use my creator code HENS in the in-game store if you did. And see you next time. Bye-bye.